All right. What's up, guys?
What's going on?
So this is The Thing About Us.
It's a podcast we came up with. My name's Isaiah.
My name's Luis.
And so we kind of want to do something a little bit different. And it was kind of like just a random idea. We were sitting in office one day and we're just like, hey, let's do a podcast. And we're like, all right, let's do it. So
and I have no idea what goes into a podcast other than two people talking.
We have no idea. We're like just going off the flow, I guess.
Yeah. So this podcast obviously is called The Thing About Us, and it's mainly focused on us, our generation.
Yeah.
So we're what, Gen Z?
Yeah, we're Gen Z. Whoa, that wasn't good.
No. Is there a headphone? Wait. Welcome to the podcast.
Welcome to the podcast. Hello?
All right, I can hear you.
All right. Let's try that again. Let's just continue. So yeah, we're Generation Z. Is that where we left off?
Yeah,
Generation Z. We kind of missed the cut from millennials, but we still believe that our generation is important and we're on the rise. And so we're gonna just kind of do some trending stuff, trending news, social topics. What else? Relationship
ministry. So we're both heavily involved in ministry.
Heavily.
Yeah. So
it consumes our life every single day.
Yeah. And we have girlfriends.
Yeah, we have girlfriends. I'm just waiting. We love them to death.
We love them. We're about to get in trouble.
No, but we love them to death, man.
Yeah. So, this is our podcast.
Excuse my sniffles. I'm a little sick.
It's okay. I just going to be hearing that for the next 30 minutes.
30 minutes, right?
But yeah, so obviously me, my name's Luis. As I said it before, I'm 21 years old. I'm the assistant director of a discipleship program called U-Turn Masters Commission.
Lit.
I was a student there. Now I'm the assistant director. And
you did 3 years, right?
3 years.
3 years. I actually met Luis in the program our first year. He continued the program. I stepped out. I went to college.
He ran away.
I did not run away. I did not run away. But we decided to I actually decided just to go to school. And God's just been opening doors ever since. So we still kept close, and we were actually roommates. That was crazy.
Yeah, our first year.
Yeah.
It was kind of... Yeah, it was a trip.
It was a trip. Yeah, it was an interesting trip. So we kind of wanted to talk about a couple of things today that are kind of trending in the world. So, Kanye West. What do you think, bro?
Dude, I think one of the biggest thing. I'm just tell you right now. I'm a huge Kanye fan. Like, bro, growing up,
Kanye's a goat. Bro.
Yeah, to me, he's one of the best artists of this generation, one of the most influential people in the world right now.
For sure. From his first album all the way through, it's just never stopped. He's only went up.
Yeah. Technically, look, I got into Kanye more because of his producing and his rapping, his lyrics, and his bars, which I still think he's got great bars, but I definitely started listening to more of his beats. Like, I don't know if you heard 808 and Heartbreaks. Yeah. The album. That's the album that kind of got me hooked into it.
Got you.
And then one of my favorite songs from him is, what was it called? Amazing. Because of the drums. The taiko, the Japanese taiko drums.
Yeah, for sure. And just as a FYI, we do have a dog.
Oh, yeah.
Sitting right there.
There's Milo.
Yeah. We'll probably show a little clip of him, but he's literally just sitting there looking at us.
If you hear any licking, grunting,
cage noises, it's him.
Barking. It is Milo.
So Milo, shut up. Back to Kanye West. So no, I think Kanye. I didn't really listen to a lot of him growing up, but what I did get to listen to him, I loved. Like you said, he's a great producer. But I think from a Christian standpoint, it's hilarious to watch my timeline on Facebook and what everyone says about it. It's just hilarious. So there was like one guy, I remember he was like talking about, he's like, man, Jesus is King was a trash album. And he's like, it was not even deep. Like there was no depth to it. And I was sitting there like, do you really expect a guy who just got saved to be so theologically deep when you've been saved for like who knows how long. Like it just doesn't work that way, you know?
Yeah, and I think, and he's even said it himself. He's new to this. Like, and people say like it's a modern day like Saul to Paul.
Yeah,
but sure. I definitely don't think the transformation, yes, but the intellect. Paul knew the scriptures. Paul knew everything about it. Right. Kanye is just. He's still a baby.
He's a Kanye. He's a little baby Kanye.
He's a little baby Kanye right now. So I think people are just like, they're great things are. I mean, he just announced this opera called Nebuchadnezzar. Okay. As an opera on the biblical king.
Okay.
And honestly, I don't know. Maybe he'll call himself Nebuchadnezzar. I don't know. I don't know what to expect from this.
Did you? Is there a release date for that yet? Not yet.
Let me see. No, I don't think there is. Like Kanye West opera.
I mean. You got to look at it too. Like he's an artist, so he's gonna come from an artistic perspective in every manner, and in anything he does, it's always gonna be artistic. So he's gonna try doing it from something, I guess, modernistic type of thing. So,
yeah, I mean, look, I'm excited. I'm excited for this new Kanye, just a new era and who he is.
Yeah, and you know what? The album hit so fast.
It did.
Me and Luis were at Crave conference in Wisconsin at a church, and we were serving, and literally the same day the album dropped, they were already playing the songs at the conference.
Yeah, and overplaying him, might I add, because I did listen to the album like the first time it dropped. Like, I mean, we were waiting.
Yeah, we were literally waiting all night,
and then we were like, bro, we're so tired, let's just go to bed. And then when we woke up, I mean, it was there.
Right.
It dropped like around 12 p.m. like our time, and then like I just sat down. And Isaiah, another guy named Isaiah, who he's I love him to death, but he was just like, I don't know what to expect, you know, this whole Kanye thing. He's
like super saved gospel. That's it.
We love him, and like he loves God.
There's nothing wrong with that, by the way. There's nothing
wrong. He loves God, and he really is so focused on that. So he didn't know really what to expect. So I could see why he was hesitant at first.
For sure.
But when we played the album,
he was like, "Yo, this is good."
Yeah, I gave him my AirPod, and the song that he loved the most was "Follow God," and it was just like, he was just like, okay, dude, I like it, you know? And he was like, bro, what's the next song? Play the next song. And we were just like, man, this is awesome. You know, like Kanye. Right. And then if you even listen to it, there's just another song. Have you heard the whole album?
Yeah, I heard the whole album. Yeah.
I heard it so many times, too many times. My girlfriend's probably tired of me playing it.
Bro, it's in the car every day, every morning.
That's it. That's all we need. A little bit of Kanye and Jesus.
A little bit of Kanye and Jesus. It's not Kanye is Jesus. It's Kanye and Jesus.
Exactly. That's what it is,
it's Kanye and Jesus. Like before Kanye was, right, I think there was like a phase he was like claiming to be Jesus and all this stuff. Jesus. Like he was just confused. But I mean, it's cool to now see like there's the mix up of, now it's Kanye and Jesus. Yeah, which is pretty dope.
Have you seen his interviews? Have you seen all the?
I've seen some interviews. I know on Jimmy Kimmel, like I kind of seen that one when you visited Jimmy Kimmel. Like, my dad called me. He was like, "Yo, did you see the interview?" And I was like, "No, I didn't." So he sent me the video. He's like, I know that look in his eyes. He's like, he's saved, man. He's like, you don't like. He goes, I know that look. Like I've had that look before. So I mean, hey, you know, I guess only time will tell. But I think it's legit.
I think it's legit. I mean, there's one thing, like, I get why people are hesitant. Honestly, I get it. Like, people are like, oh, you can't transform that quickly.
Yeah.
But if you look at it, I mean, he started his Sunday service January at the beginning of this year. That's when he first started. Yeah. When that Fred Hammond, like, a little clip of him remixing that song.
Yeah.
And then
Fred Hammond's a goat.
Yeah, he's a goat, you know? And that's when it started. And even it goes back into, you know, Jesus Walks. It's one of his first songs where he's really kind of like going into his faith. And I think kind of like he wasn't really there yet, because there's those people, you know, like, oh, I know of God, I love God, but there's just like a point where I don't really go that deep into God.
Right.
And he was there. And then obviously he got kind of, I mean, he said it in Hands On, like, I think it's like the 6th or 7th song on the album. I don't know what it is, but he was saying that that he's going on strike. He was working for the devil, but now he's going on strike.
That's dope.
And that was, to me, that was just like, yo, that's tight.
That's tight.
Like,
and then like musically, like he brought Kenny G on the album, bro. That was sick. Like on Use This Gospel.
Oh yeah.
Like that sax part was like sick. And I think even too, like I look at it from perspective, like the seed was planted, it was watered, right? Now we see growth. And so it's only like other people are going to be affected by it, not just who are listening, but people even on the album. Like, I could imagine what it was like sitting in the studio, like, yeah, I'm doing this album for Jesus. Oh, really? Why? Like, let's talk about it. Like, there had to be an explanation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like if you look into it, there's things that Kanye, like when he makes an album, and there's some artists like this, they have rules when it comes to the studio. Yeah. And he asked some of the people he was working with to fast and to not have premarital sex while they were working on the album. Yeah. And if you look at when he was making My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, one of the rules was they all had to come in a suit and like white and black suit and a black tie. Wow. And that's kind of like the atmosphere he created. And so in that album, and then in this album, he created this atmosphere of like, hey, dude, I really want to do this for God. Yeah, for real. There's a reason I'm doing this for. And I think it worked out well. I mean, he had like, okay, Kenny G. I was looking into Kenny G, and a lot of people like who play saxophone don't like Kenny G because they think he's not your modern day. He's not traditional. Like, there's a model they have to follow. Sorry, Milo. You got to keep it down. All right. I got into the conversation. You just ruined it. So, so Kenny G, so he's obviously a great like saxophone player. Yeah. And people were like, back in the day, people didn't really like Kenny G, your modern, like your normal traditional saxophone players. And that's awesome that Kanye always bringing these people. Yeah, it's pretty dope. Yeah, it's really dope. Yeah, I think it's gonna be great. You know, it's funny. Like, I remember a guy that I recently met. He actually spoke at the conference. Marcus Rogers. And I got to I was just going back and watching some. He was talking about like he was talking about Kanye like way back. Yeah. And, you know, I was like, yo, it's pretty crazy. Like, right, even as believers, we start talking stuff about the real world and start combine. Like, I really believe like God is giving, like he's taking platforms that are so big and letting them and turning them into platforms for the gospel. Like, well, I really believe God's doing that in the earth, and like it's really cool to see like things are just changing constantly. And so I think it's only a matter of time before, right? The Bible talks about persecutions coming, right? It talks about all this stuff, but like this is only the time to get into it. Yeah. You know? So I think what we fail to forget is that, you know, like people can transform. Yeah. People can change. But I think we put celebrities on a different pedestal. Yeah. Like maybe they can't change, you know? Yeah. Like they're so like, people are like get into this conspiracy, like, oh, they sold their soul to the devils, Illuminati, all that type of all that crazy. Which, you know, to a certain extent, yes, some of it is true and believable. Yeah. But then you can't just shut out one person who was so for himself and now is so for God. And like, I don't hear that much, but I have heard people talk about it. He even talked about it in one of his songs, the Hands-On song. He was saying that Fred Hammond was saying when they asked, like, when he's trying to proclaim his name, they ask, what is he smoking? You know, like, it's just like, it is ridiculous too, how some people aren't willing to accept. But I think it's definitely going to open a door for other people who are not knowing of God, willing to accept God. Yeah, I agree with that. Have you seen what Michael Todd did? Like, he did the altar call at his Sunday service at the Forum. And that's crazy. And then he was just Joel Osteen's church. This is my Bible.
I mean, we're not making fun of him. It's just it's you know, it's whatever.
It's an inside joke that we did. Inside joke.
Yeah. We were sitting in the room one day, like, well, a whole bunch of dudes. We're just talking. We're like, hey, bro, you're gonna be TD Jakes. You're gonna be Joel Osteen. You're gonna be Michael Todd. And so,
but yeah, I mean, I think it's awesome. I think there's great stuff coming.
It's great stuff, man. So yeah, Kanye. Anyways, Kanye is legit. We're just gonna see where it goes. So if you haven't heard the album,
real quick though, what if it's fake? Like, what do you Kanye think? Yeah, like, I'm not saying it is, but if it gets to that point where he's just like, hey, this is all for, you know, coverage, for money. Like, I don't think about it like that, but dang, they could go like that, you know, because people could say one thing and then immediately just switch for the other.
Yeah, I'd be salty. Yeah, I'd be like, yo, this album's trash now. I'd flip so hard. Like, no, I wouldn't. I honestly be like, Well, it was good while it lasted.
I mean, for real. Like, when is the next album coming, dog?
Right. When's the next album coming?
All right. Yeah. I mean, enough to talk about Kanye. I'm pretty sure everybody's talking about Kanye.
Yeah, everyone's talking about Kanye. So yeah, why don't you guys like leave your thoughts in the comments? Leave your thoughts. If you're for it, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel.
Subscribe to the channel.
Subscribe to the channel.
Yes, trust me, we need it.
we got a lot of good stuff coming up. We're gonna bring some guests on the air. Well, we can say that we're bringing guests on the air. Anyways, so what were you saying about technology earlier?
Oh,
so we took like a short break to get Milo like a little snack because he was crying too much. Anyway, so he's like, yeah, technology is the greatest thing that ever lived.
No, I didn't. Okay. I asked you, how often do you use a planner?
Yeah, never. I think the only planner I have is the calendar on my phone. Barely though. Like I barely use it.
Dude, I have like everything. Okay, so my girlfriend asked me this. She says, "Are you addicted to your phone?" And I low key at first I was like, no, but then in my head I was like, dang. I'm just scrolling on social media. So I was just like, I was a little salty, not gonna lie, because I mean, I don't want to say I'm addicted to my phone because a lot of things that I need to do, I do them on my phone. Yeah, you know? Like a lot of work things.
Like you think about it, you could like schedule appointments on your phone, like you're doing meetings through your phone, whether it's a phone call meeting, scheduling meetings, like everything, homework, whatever it is. Like
now, okay. I do say I'm guilty sometimes when we're on dates, and I just get on my phone, and yeah, I'm guilty of that, and I don't know. I don't know, honestly. I think I am guilty. I mean, no, I think I am addicted to my phone.
I'm super guilty. I'm dead guilty.
Yeah, I'm guilty too. But I wouldn't say I would say yeah, I'm addicted to my phone, but I don't think it's an addiction. I think there's a reason for me to be on my phone. Yeah, maybe not all the time, but a lot of the time.
Yeah, I think there's a limit. Like if you're only on your phone and then you don't know how to conversate with people, then there's an issue. You know what I'm saying? Like we obviously know how to conversate with people, but like, dude, I'm so guilty of that. Now that you said that, bro, it's so like sometimes it's bad to the point where it's like, I remember like for the first year of our relationship, we'd go on dates and I just sit there dead quiet, like, yo, what do I do? Like how was your day? Every 3 seconds, how was your day?
No way. But I don't think. Look, okay. See, I wasn't that bad.
No, I was pretty bad.
She would like my girlfriend would be like, "You're always on your phone." I was like, "Hey, are you gonna be?" She was going, "Oh, are you gonna be on your phone all the time?" I was like, "I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't see why not. I don't see anything. No, I'm playing. You know, I do feel guilty. Like when she says it, I'm like, okay, let me turn it off. You know. But then like, do you have this thing like where there's this pocket, like it's in your pocket, and you feel it vibrate.
Yo, all the time.
And it doesn't do anything.
You're like, yeah, hold on, my phone, and then you look at it. There's no notifications.
Yeah, one time I was talking to one of the students, and they were like, I feel bad. I feel guilty for saying this. They were talking to me, and I'm like, all right, give me a sec. And I thought my phone went off, and it's blank. And then I just open it, and I just get on social media, and I feel bad because this person's talking to me, and I was just like, and then like. It was muscle instinct that I just hopped on Instagram.
Straight up.
It wasn't on like, oh, I'm tired of hearing them. I just opened Instagram and I'm like, yo, what the heck am I doing? Like, there's no notification. There's nothing going on. But yeah, I mean, I do understand the strengths. Obviously, the pros.
Yeah. You ever been like in an awkward situation and then you don't know what to do? So you pull out your phone. You're like not talking to nobody. I've done that.
Plenty of times.
I'd be like walking down the street and I realize I go the wrong way and I'm like, yeah, what's up? Oh, you're the other way? Turn around. I walk the other way.
I use my phone. Look, okay, sometimes, like, one time I was walking home by myself, and I was not in the best area, the best neighborhood. Mm-hmm. And I think this is, like, and I just pretended I was talking to my brother. I just pretend I was talking to my brother.
You're like, hey, bro, how are you?
Yeah, I was just like, yeah, what's up? It's good. I was like, oh, yeah, I'm almost home. I'm about to meet you up there. Bro, my brother lives in KC. I'm in Chicago. Yeah,
I'll be there in a second.
No, but
bro, technology though, on a real note, it's advancing so fast. It's like it's almost scary.
AirPods Pro.
Yo. For real though, those look lit. They look lit.
There's this guy I follow on YouTube. And it's like MKHB. I don't know how to do, but he does like technology reviews. Mm-hmm. And he gets technology down I don't even freaking heard of. Like, really? I'm just like, yeah, I'm like, what the heck? Like the Razor. The Razor's coming back.
Have you heard of that? Yeah, I seen that. It's like a all screen, but it folds, right?
Yeah. I was like, what the heck? Let me see if I can find a picture of it.
The last time that happened. Yeah, well,
did you ever have a Razor?
No, I wasn't that cool,
dude. You know, I had never had a phone until like an actual working phone until graduation day of my senior year.
That's sad.
It was.
That's sad.
Yeah, when I came in, I literally got it before we went to go graduate. I came to school. I'm like, yo, my phone. Everybody's like, yo, we finally got it, bro. I was like, I had like phones that were not connected. I would just connect to Wi-Fi. I would have to text people.
You were that guy, huh?
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, add me in the app so I can text you.
Dude, I would DM people. I would DM my friends on Twitter in order to text them. That's how bad it was for me.
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
I was broke status. That's what it was.
No, I think I got my first phone. I was like 3rd grade, 4th grade.
Wow, I hate you.
But like I was like walking. It's because I had to walk like a mile to school every day, and then I swear I lost that phone like 7 times. Dude.
My dad did give us like a phone, like a flip phone, but it was just like those like it was a flip phone. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no like.
Bro, don't underestimate it. You can hit it with the
the HTCs.
Yeah.
It wasn't like my brother got his and all that stuff. I was just salty. I never got one, and so.
And then Apple on the come up.
Yeah, dude.
And then everyone wanted an Apple.
You know they're $1 trillion company.
I actually didn't know that.
That's freaking crazy.
You're doing good in business when the owner and the creator dies, but the business is still thriving.
Yeah.
Like, not even... Yeah, I almost shots fires at the church, bro. I almost fired shots at the church. Like, yo, not even churches are doing that.
Bro, look at this.
Bro, that's decent.
What the heck is this? Look at that. The way the thing...
That's lit, though.
That's
Yo,
crazy.
that's lit. Hold
That
on.
is
We're
good.
going to show the video right here. It'll be on the screen, like, for real.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, like when I edit it.
Oh, okay. I was like, what? All right, now back to the podcast. So, yeah, Milo, get away from there. You're going to knock down the camera. So, yeah, Milo's here. Bro, how often does your phone go off?
Bro, it just went off right now.
Mine too.
Probably like every 5 minutes, to be honest with you. I swear my phone.
Yeah, man, that's just a lot of stuff. See, bro, look, we're addicted to our phones, bro. Let it go. Let it go, bro.
Anyways, that was awkward silence. No, but like, so on a real note though about technology, I really want a Tesla.
Yeah.
That is the dopest technology ever. Like
Elon Musk, he's a crazy dude, but I gotta give it to him. Whoa.
All right, so my dog unplugged my mic. Bro, go over there, dude.
Bro, just put him in the cage.
All right, we're gonna put him in the cage. Awkward pause. All right.
Dude, I can just imagine my dogs my pit bulls.
Mm-hmm.
They're like twice the size of Milo.
Bro, my dog.
They're ready to.
Oh, so funny story about Milo, real quick. So I was walking him the other day. You were in Vegas.
Oh.
And so
Work related.
Yeah, work. Come on. All right. Anyways, we keep it holy on this podcast. So I was walking Milo. It's like early in the morning. It's probably like 8:00. That's early for me. So I'm walking him, and I have that leash around my wrist, and I get about 3/4 down the block, and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna turn back around. And I went down. He had just finished using the restroom. I went down to, handle the business, and I did that. And next thing you know, a dog barked, and he got scared because he's a little scaredy cat. So he like jetted. He ran, and the leash flew off my wrist. Bro, he was running down the street, and I was like, yo, there's ice all over the ground. So I started jetting, bro. I'm like, Milo, come here. I'm running. I slip, I bust my stuff. And he stops after I fall, and I'm like, wow, you're a real jerk. Like, you stopped to see me fall. That's cool. So like he's there, he's looking at me. I'm like, stop. I said, come here, I have a treat. I reached into my pocket. I grabbed absolutely nothing. And then I went like this, and he looked, and he's like, you ain't got no treat.
And
yeah, you kept running.
running.
And I was like, bro. So I kept running. I'm like, Milo, just go home. By the grace of God, he actually knew where our house was, and he actually went back inside.
Oh, really?
So I was like, yo, that was a close call.
Oh.
Anyways, thanks a lot, Milo, for making me get exercise that this body does not deserve.
Bro, my dog, so our dog he's like a guard dog. And this is my brother. So one time he got locked outside of the house, and he was trying to get back in. And since we have the chain on the front door,
yeah,
he couldn't get in. So he tried to jump over the fence, and my dog was in the backyard at the time. And it was like 3:00 in the morning. It was late at night. Nobody was awake except the dog. And he jumps over the fence, and he's getting ready to jump over, and he has a hoodie on. And my dog's like, wow, just like about to like bite his face. And he's like, yo, chill. And then the back door was still locked, and he had to knock on the door, and my dad had to get up and open the door for it. Bro,
that's messed up.
Yeah, I mean, dogs are great.
Bro, your pits are scary, bro. I'll be like, yo, relax.
They're nice. Pit bulls are the nicest dogs of all time.
Yeah, until they bite you.
Yeah.
Until they bite you. Anyways, yeah. So yeah, where are we at with the time?
We got 1 minute.
1 minute. All right. Well, let's just do a closing.
This is my Bible. I am what it says.
This is my Bible. I am what it says I am. I can do what it says I can do. Amen. Glory to God.
I mean, guys, this is kind of what to expect from us.
Yeah, it's just like, we're just talking about life. We're just catching up. So the truth is that in between these videos, these episodes, we don't really get to see each other a lot. So it's going to be a lot of like catching up, life stuff, stories. And then we eventually want to go into like a relationship kind of series. That would be dope.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
talking about current dating, life, and all that stuff that comes along with it.
My life is great.
No, bro, my life is great too. Like,
no, I'm kidding. No, but yeah, like Isaiah said, we rarely honestly, we see each other every now and then.
Yeah,
I'm always. I mean, I just got off like a 2 week.
Yeah, 2 week like work
trip. I was in Orlando, then went to Vegas, and Vegas here.
It almost seems like you work and then you come back and then I leave.
Yeah.
And like I'm either like somewhere. That's awkward. No, like he comes back, I leave, and then I come back, then he leaves, and it's just back and forth like that all year.
Yeah. Until
summer hits, and then we're both just busy in the summer. So.
Yeah, but I'll be here in Chicago this summer.
Woo!
I mean, I'll go see my family, but yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
But anyways, guys, we love you. Subscribe to the channel, like this video, share it, and stay tuned for more videos.
Yeah. If you think we suck, I mean, no hard feelings. We won't get offended.
If you think, hey, bro,
Milo, I know. I get it. I was just joking.
All right. So if you think we suck, Jesus loves you.
Amen.
Amen. All right. See you guys later.
See ya. #Jesus is King.
Jesus is King.